I want to talk today about why it's dangerous to sit with a powerful plant medicine like ayahuasca with a guide who is not mature or not experienced with this medicine. It's happening a lot these days that really well-meaning, deeply called and sincere people are feeling like they have the authority and the permission to pour medicine for people when they haven't necessarily done the work. And it sounds, there's people who argue with me all the time, trip sitting isn't hard. It's no big deal. You're just holding space. And I just want to emphasize that that's a very reckless, dangerous perspective because it's a very big deal. Here's why, is these medicines have the propensity to bring us, the participants, to our very, very edges. We have experiences sometimes as big as psychotic breaks, experiences that are so beyond the realm of understanding, things that we can control, and we will never be more vulnerable than we are when we're in the portal with medicines like ayahuasca. So the people holding space, absolutely essential that, first of all, they have a relationship built in trust with the medicines that they carry, because when all hell breaks loose, you better trust that you have a relationship with these medicines that's going to bring people back to a place of stability, that everything's okay. And it's essential that the person holding space has done substantial work on regulating their own nervous systems and facing their own traumas. The reason why that's important is the vulnerability that people access when they're deep in the portals of an altered space. Incredibly sensitive. So if the guide that they're sitting with is well-intended in trying to hold space, but still very triggered in their own primal fear of things like death or going crazy, that fear that the guide holds, even if they're really good and adept at hiding it, it will be felt and it's contagious. So it's not enough to just be kind and supportive. You have to actually feel it to the depths of your being. My teacher would say that if you go to help somebody and they're in a process with ayahuasca, you better be as grounded as the earth itself, herself, or it will backfire. And so there's a lot of kind but immature energy holding ceremonies, leading psychedelic assisted therapies. And if there isn't a reverence and a deep commitment to our own personal healing as space holders, we are doing the opposite of what we intend to do. And it's just in the integration coaching that I do, I hear it all the time, is people are far worse off and they sat with good people, but immature, inexperienced, unregulated nervous systems in these people. And the participants end up far worse off, which is why, the clinical spaces are really dangerous, ultimately for psychedelic therapies, because it's with people who don't think it matters to have a relationship with these plants and who have not always, but who have possibly not been doing their own shadow work and their own healing. And that is so palpable when we are cracked open with these medicines. So please, please, please make sure that you are vetting the people that you sit with, whether it's in the shamanic or the clinical space, to the degree that you want to know that they're heartfelt and they have a mature, profound, deep relationship with the medicines. You want to feel that their nervous system is regulating yours in a space of serenity and peace, and you just want to feel like they have this everything's okay vibe, even if things go crazy, because they might, and it's okay that they do, but you want to be in good hands. It's really important. This should be about healing, not adding to our trauma. So thank you very much for listening. If you're not already a subscriber to our Plant Medicine People YouTube channel, please do subscribe. We got all kinds of content in the works, and we'd love a comment or two if you have anything to say. Thank you. Be well out there.